We said there are two types of plot structures, or two plot structures. The most common is the climactic. The second is the episodic. In an episodic plot structure, typically it follows one character, and rather than moving in a linear fashion, it is more random. Exploring a character this way, the action can move backward in time to reveal information. It can move forward to the present. It can go back again. All of this will eventually lead to a climax and a resolution. It's just that there is not a structure like the climactic plot structure with an episodic plot. After plot, we have character. Excuse me. In a play, a playwright reveals character through four qualities: physical, social, psychological, and moral. Physical, of course, is age, gender, ethnicity, etc. Social is where that character is on the social ladder. Psychological speaks to the inner workings. What is it that motivates that character? What does that character want? And finally, moral, what lengths will that character go to get what they want? Next is thought. Thought in a play speaks to the theme, the message, the idea that the playwright wants to leave with you. Thought is theme. Diction is language and how that language is used. Consider that sometimes language is normal, contemporary language. We understand it very well. Uh, but sometimes the language is changed. Consider something new, like not necessarily new, but contemporary Hamilton. Hamilton. Lin-Manuel Miranda uses language not in a traditional speaking sense. It's rap, it's rhythm and poetry. And that is a very current, unique, exciting way of using language. Diction is language. Music. Music is as it sounds, sometimes, often. Plays are underscored by music, and not necessarily musicals. We will see that in ancient Greek theater, music is a major component to the play. There is music throughout. Um, but music and musicality can also refer to language. I just talked about rhythm and poetry or rap. That's a musical language, or using language musically. Finally, we have spectacle. And that's as it sounds. It's the bells and whistles, it's the costumes, it's the masks or makeup, it's the set, it's the action that might be something that's produced other than just physical action of the characters, sound effects, just things happening on stage. So, plot, character, thought, diction, music, and spectacle, the six methods of organizing dramatic action. Now, for our purposes right now, there are two forms of drama: comedy and tragedy. And I say for our purposes right now because after next week, in next week's lecture, next week, we will start talking about theater in ancient Greece. And this is where we encounter the tragedies and comedies in their pure form. So, for our purposes right now, there are two forms in drama: tragedy and comedy. When we talk about style, Style has more to do with the period during which the play was written. Um, as times change, comedy and tragedy changed. And we will see that as we move forward from the 5th century BC, we're going to see variations on those too. So style speaks to the period during which the play is performed and or written rather. Okay, I'm going to stop there, and I will be back to discuss directing and producing.